Okay, there we go. We got one. I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna get started. Okay. Look, it's one that's high up in the tree, up there. That one I saw come out of my own hive. I saw that one. This one is a wild hive. They just all swarmed at the same time. Look at this. On my pear tree, on the ground. This is at knee height, and it's huge. I know this ain't my bees. Them ain't mine. So I'm about to do this right now. Look, I'm gonna move this out the way. Hope no snake come out. Here you go. So I'm literally, y'all just gonna watch me. Um, the screen was going black because I ain't had no battery, but I got it hooked up to a generator now, and I'm gonna just do my best and show y'all the best I can. But I'm just gonna work. The ones that's up in the tree are literally going to the boxes I got on the back porch now. So I can't worry about them. I just can hope that they come back. I did spray sugar water on the box, on the frames, in the box, everything, just to see if they'd do something, and it's actually working. So from here, y'all about to see me work this hive, this swarm rather. So I'm gonna put y'all here so y'all can actually see it. I'm gonna zoom in till I come right back. That's it, on the tree trunk. I'm gonna spray them with some sugar water so they don't leave. It's huge. Keep them busy. And this is kind of cold because it's fresh out the refrigerator. So that's gonna change their temperature a little bit and trip them out. They're really gonna start moving slow. Wet with sugar. They all bellies is probably full of honey from wherever they came from. All right, so hold tight, y'all. Oh my God, my back. Definitely about to have 8 hives. And if that one swarm on the porch and stay there, we'll have, now, I'm gonna get that, something to prop that up on. So, here they are. So I gotta undo this cage so the beaver don't eat my tree down. That's what that's for. And I'm gonna put this. All right, y'all. I'm about to get to work. Y'all about to see me work this hive. I'm back. And first thing I gotta do is get this cage off so I can work. This is the cage I put here for my beavers don't get my tree. Oh man, that's gonna be rough. This is Snake Avenue too. So I got a 5-gallon bucket I'm gonna put right here. I'm gonna just stand this back so y'all can see everything. This ain't gonna be about nothing crazy. just so you have an idea of what's going on. There we go. Put this hive on this bucket. Put this bucket here. And here's my new box that I hope they go into. So I'm gonna put that back a little so y'all can really see what's going on. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take the lid off of that so they can really smell that thing. Get a sniff of that. I'm suited. Let me get booted. This ain't no real dialogue, y'all, so bear with me. Let me see if y'all can see the bees. You can still see them. Y'all about to see the madness. Okay, here we go. So what I plan on doing is scooping them off. Y'all saw me do this before quite a few times. I'm gonna scoop them with my hand and I'm gonna dump them inside this box. Inside this box is frames. There's drawn out, drawn out frames. Let's get to it. First thing I gotta do, open this cage. I got it locked, beaver locked. Oh, Lord. I'll bring y'all closer because this is crazy. This just look crazy. This is hard for me to do because I'm charging the battery at the same time. Okay, so I got a better idea. I'm gonna bring this over here. It'll be easier this way. I just set it right here, right in their face. So y'all can see the whole thing. Okay, can y'all see this all right? So, all I'm doing is grabbing a bunch of bees, sugar water on them. There go the queen right there. I got the queen, y'all. She right here. She right here. I got the queen. Queen is in the box. Queen is in the box, family. Mama's in the house. Mama is in the house. They're all gonna go in here. Now I hope this will work out a little bit better. Look at them going in. Mama's in the house. Look at them going in. Mama's in the house. She's in there. So all I'm gonna do is help them along with the process because they still smell her on this tree. Look, they're fanning. Mama's in here. Oh, we about to sit and watch this. Oh, y'all about to sit and watch this. Watch this. I don't need no glove on. They're gonna go right in, right off of this tree. They're fanning right now. Because I had the queen. I actually had the queen. I hope y'all seen her. I hope y'all was able to see her. Because y'all about to see one heck of a show. So, I got her. I hope she don't come back out. The way they going in there, she's in there. She didn't fly out. I watched her walk down in the box. And I see them, look at them all fanning. Saying she's in here. So I'm gonna keep on grabbing some and help them along like I did last time. Y'all see that? Now they all about to go in there. See them? They're heading in now. Y'all about to see one hell of a show. I'm gonna keep helping them. Ain't gonna hurt me none. It ain't gonna hurt them. I got the bees in the trap. So they all heading in now. They was in this tall grass. This is a huge swarm. You want to know how I know that wasn't my queen? She wasn't marked. This is a wild hive. This ain't me. Because the other swarm is still up in the tree. Yeah, they in there. They're trying to, they still got her scent over in the tree. So they keep trying to reorient in that tree when she's in the box. And now they're fanning, letting everybody know that she's in there. Now I want to show y'all something too. Wait. Look at all of them. Look at all of them on the ground. Look at all of that. I'm going to just scoop them up and I'm going to shake them in there too. Look at this one dangling. See him? So I'm going to keep letting them reorient all the way up here. And I'm going to keep pulling them off like that and putting them in the box. Like all of this. That's huge. This swarm is freaking huge. So this is it. I'm gonna let them do their thing, y'all. There's really nothing else I can do. And between this tall grass, I don't want to hurt none of them because pulling them off that tall grass, I don't want to keep smashing them. They in here fanning, and they just all gonna go into this box. So hold tight. Let's talk about it. Okay, that's sweet. Matter of fact, I ought to just let this video run. Look at them climbing in over each other. We get in there. Matter of fact, y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the camera on the box in the tree. I'm about to get on the iPad so I can see what y'all saying. Okay, so hold tight. Hold. All right, family. They are literally clearing that grass out. So I don't need my gloves right now. So here I come. I'm coming in here and I can answer y'all questions. Hold on a second. I can't believe I'm live again. All right. How you doing, Bobby Wilson? I'm with y'all now. I'm with y'all. Can y'all see? Oh yeah, y'all can see that real good. Y'all can see that real good. I'm gonna back it up a little so y'all can really get into it. I even got a longer cord, so I ain't gotta be pulling my phone off like this, and y'all get a better angle. So hold on. Can these bees sting? Hold on a second, y'all. I'm coming in, I'm getting a longer cord so I can give y'all a better view of everything. There we go. Now I can move around. There we go. There we go. There we go. I told you I had that queen. I seen her immediately. Immediately. She was right on the top. Okay. We good now. Let me check the angle so y'all can see everything. I want you to see the tree. So y'all can only see, let me see. Y'all can see the tree and the box. Lift it up a little bit. But y'all see them coming off the tree and moving onto the box. And it froze up. Okay, so y'all see, okay. Y'all see them coming off the tree. Any questions? Anybody? Thank you. Any questions? Door Camp. Thank you. Anybody got any questions whatsoever? I'm here with you. I can see everything y'all saying. I got my iPad with me, but I think we better focus on on what's going on at hand right here. So, anybody, thank you. So we got us some bees from the wild. Boy, I could have never in a million years um, predicted any of this wonderfulness. Two swarms. I got one that's leaving, and I hope I catch it. But if that one is gone, I got one to replace it with the queen. So let me see. Where's the honey? I'm gonna have you Google that one, Arthur. How long does it usually take for most to go inside? There is no time limit. It depends on how big the swarm is. It depends on if you got the queen. It depends on how strong her scent is. If her scent is really strong on a tree, they will stay in that tree. But they must have just got here because I was just looking and they weren't here a minute ago. I went in the house to plug my phone up and get me some water. I came back out to watch the bees swarm around my equipment. I look over here and there's bees flying all around. So I kind of figured, man, what's going on over here? I'm about to scoot this back again so y'all can see it all. I'm like, what's going on? And there they were on my doggone pear tree. And I said, well, let me go get them. He said, did you lose your queen in the other hive? No. This is a wild hive. I got all my queens and I marked all my queens, and I'm gonna even show y'all how I mark them. So I know, wait a minute, now y'all can't see nothing. The grass. I know this is a wild hive. This is not mine. And this swarming, this smell of this queen swarming might have provoked my hive to swarm. And we've been dealing with some weird stuff. And all y'all can see is the bucket, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go, family. Sorry about that. Okay. I can cut this off. I need to have my GoPro on a tripod. Let me see. You are blessed. God knew you would care for them. Thank you so much, Michelle. Because you know what? I do. I really do. And I do believe everything you just said. What you just said was not just words to me. Because I could be doing anything. It just everything fell in line. I was in the middle of doing something completely different. Getting my self ready for something else. And here I am, two massive hives. So y'all getting a chance live for even the people that don't even like bees. You're getting a chance to see an active live swarm catch. This has got to be my 4th or 5th swarm catch in just the last 2 months. Good month and a half. It's getting off the chain. Thank you, FN M55. Hey, North Carolina Gardener. Yes, you see all that fanning? All right, the vegan cat, you must know what's going on. You must got some hives. And Lady Led had to take Little Led to work. Yeah, my baby, he's a working man now, so she had to take him to work. So I told you, sometimes you got to do some of this stuff yourself. It's good to have a team, but sometimes you just ain't got that kind of convenience. Somebody said set up a 24-hour bee swarm thing and shoot. What'd I say? No? Man, that was probably a brilliant idea. Why it's always great to be prepared for anything. Amen. And you know what? I'm just realizing right now, I'm out here all crazy and I got on Crocs. I got on Adidas Crocs. I don't even got on no shoes. Y'all see that? So people be like, oh, bees is gonna kill you. No, they ain't. You just gotta see, you gotta check the temperament of your bees. If you run up on a aggressive swarm, then you need to back off and go suit up properly. What's up, Dan Permaculture Food Force? Hey, Britt Mai. It's good to see both of y'all in here. Hey, Team Scott. So did the swarm Let me see what you're saying. So did the swarm that was 60 feet up and wait? No, it's up in the sky. Y'all want to see the one that's still up in the tree? So that's why I know this is a wild swarm. The queen ain't marked, and this is so many bees, this would have cleared out all my hives. My hives are still fully active. Oh, everybody said no. Let's just stick with this, right? This is enough action for the day. But I still got a whole swarm 60 feet up in a tree. Do you have a rough idea of how many bees you have in each of your hives? No, that don't even really matter, really. I was planning to get bees this year, but got chickens instead. We'll get bees maybe next year. I have to get school for it first, though. Thank you, North Carolina Gardener. We always have classes that we do every season, right before spring hit, right before the packages hit. And we have beginner, and we have intermediate, and we have professional classes that we teach. Lady Led runs the show on that one. Will they come down? They might. That swarm, it's a bunch of bees around my equipment on my back porch now. So that's them. That's not these guys here. That's not these guys at all. Because they're here on this branch. And now they going in this box. And I got a whole back porch full of bees. Those are the bees that's coming from up in that tree, because I can see them going back and forth from the tree to my back porch. So if they swarm in that box on my back porch, that's going to give me 2 hives. It's going to give me my bees back, which means they split themselves, and this wild hive. So this is incredible. This is actually, y'all actually seeing a miracle. You're seeing an actual miracle right now. And I can't believe my first scoop, I pick up the queen. I couldn't believe it. I hope I was able to catch that on film. I hope you guys were able to see that. Was everybody able to see the queen, if you know what a queen looked like? Said, hey, Liz, someone said, do you think it was the earthquake that moved them? I don't know. I don't get into all that, no. We had already started seeing one of our hives. We was hoping for the best. It had a lot of queen cells in it, but we saw the queen, so we was going to hope that, no. Either way, this is a win-win situation, no matter what. And all that murder mystery stuff with what does the bees, I don't even like getting into all of that stuff. Did anybody see the queen when I put her in the camera? Anybody see the queen when I put her in the camera? Because I couldn't see where I was aiming at. I've heard, let me see. One issue I've heard of which would concern me would be whether or not it's honeybees versus, that's ridiculous. Whether it's honeybees or killer bees, there's no such thing. They're aggressive bees, and if you happen to die in the process, see what I'm saying? Don't do the words like that, because it mess people's head up that don't know what they talking about or don't know much about bees. Because then we can start saying killer cars, right? Killer cars. Cars kill people. Just because somebody end up dying in a car accident don't mean we start calling them killer cars. So when we start playing with words like that, we make things demonic, and we start playing with demonic words and turning things demonic. And I don't like doing that. The bees end up being aggressive, and if you happen to die because of it, then they're still honeybees. You got aggressive hives and you got gentle hives. You missed my first response. I missed it, Lady Ford. At any time, can there be 2 queens in a swarm? Yes, there can, and I think I've caught one. I think there. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that camera is done. I didn't even check the battery before I brought it out. Okay, I can take that off my neck now so I can see. Hallelujah. At any time can there be two queens? Yes, there was. I think there was several queens um, in the construction hive. I really do. I'm sorry, Lady J Ford. You can give me your response again. I'm gonna look for you. Okay. I hope I didn't answer you improperly or something, because there's a lot of people in here, and I'm trying, and I got a veil on. I will show you that, but I think the bee's a little bit more prettier than I am. I'd have to look back at the footage later. I don't, but it's on my phone. I wasn't paying close attention. I really hope I got her. I was so excited I didn't even care to aim the camera right. Yes, that's a good point, Led. I think too many have watched TV shows about them. The way those bees let you come right up like that means that. Look, I don't even have a glove on. I want to take my veil off, but now that they're in that box, listen to that roar. Listen to that roar. They are really loving it. And you see them coming off that tree over there? It ain't that many left in that grass, is it? They all in the air right now, going into the box. Good God, I need to get them in a new box immediately. This is a huge swarm. Lord have mercy. Let me see. And yes, you were right, Saved by Grace. It's all media hype, and we need to stop doing that, listening to them, because don't no news reporter know anything about bees. If a news reporter was a beekeeper, number one, I guarantee they wouldn't call them killer bees, and number two, they wouldn't be talking about bees like that, because they would know. They're just reading a teleprompter that somebody in the back room wrote for them and called them killer bees. Let me see. I feel like bees are gonna be aggressive if you're aggressive towards them. I never had a bee try to attack me out of nowhere. Well, I've had bees pop me a couple times, but you just don't understand the situation. Sometimes the situation is something is wrong with the queen, or the weather is crazy, something is going on. They don't pop you for no reason. It always means something is going on that you need to be aware of. Man, I caught that queen quick. Hallelujah. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here. I know I've been on 3 times. And the last video I'm going to erase, because that was just, my phone died and I was totally pissed off. I didn't want y'all to see me cussing like that. When I seen them fly up in the air like that, I lost my cool. What if there's another queen? How would you know? Because in a couple of days, I'm going to go in this box and I'm going to look for the queen. And when I look for the queen, I always catch her in a queen catcher and put her to the side. And then if I find another queen, I catch her too. Look at that tree over there, y'all. It's almost empty. That's just a blade of grass. I told you, once you find the queen, the rest is gravy train. Once you find the queen, y'all, that makes this job easy. You see, I ain't got to do nothing else. I don't got to move. I don't got to keep scraping them. I don't got to do anything. Nothing. Because as soon as you catch mama and put her scent in that box, the rest is just a waiting game. See how long it takes for them all to get in the box. Then tonight what I'm going to do is close this entrance, completely close it. And it's got ventilation. I got ventilation screens in here. I'm going to close this box up completely. And I'm going to take this to another piece of land that we got and get that going. Let it sit out there so they can reorient out there. So yes, who said that? Jenny O said, got lucky catching her on the first scoop. You know what? That was the first scoop of bees I got. And I seen her big old rump like, oh girl, you know you so pretty too. So pretty. I can't believe I caught her that fast. I can't believe she was in my first scoop. That just blows my mind. How did you catch the queen? She was right. I just scooped some bees like I normally do, and she just happened to be in that first big scoop of bees. I was trying to show y'all in the camera, and there she was on the top. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. So I'm going to squeak the screen out again so y'all can see that tree again. Put that tree back in the frame. Oh, man, y'all don't even understand how happy I am right now. I went back and watched You Got the Queen. Yes, y'all seen her. Thank you, Saved by Grace. Thank you. Do y'all feel like this is just straight up blessing? Yes, I do. I'm doing it, and I do. I'm just thinking about how Led has gifted all of us again. Listen at you. Thank you, Ami Funk McLeod. Thank you so much for that. Okay, Saved by Grace. You said you saw. Great. That's perfect. See, I'm doing all of this footage, family, so the people that's even so much remotely interested in beekeeping and apiary, I have my own footage because I don't like using other people's footage from their yard. I like using ours, from our experiences over the years. And I can just splice those together for our classes that we give. So you don't got you get to see me and Lady Led at work instead of some strange people that we don't really deal with. No disrespect to them at all whatsoever, but I just want people to see my work. I want to see people that look like me. I want you to be able to see people that look like me do this as well. And let me see. Thank you, Amafunk McLeod. I think that's Amafunk. I'm going to say McLeod because I don't want to ruin that. I would love to start and learn to care for my own soon. Well, it'll be coming back around. We're going to be teaching again. Thank you so much, Judy Clark. Genio said, I'm interested in it, so I appreciate all of this. I feel like I'll be comfortable when it comes time to having my own. Thank you, because that means everything to me. And I'm going to tell you why. That means everything because see how people always think bees is there to kill you? Bees is there to destroy you? Look, no glove, no nothing. I'm just out here with the bees. Y'all saw me scoop them up with my hand, put them in the box. It's nothing to it. You just scoop them lightly and just kind of grazing across them and just shake them lightly onto the box. Next thing you know, you get enough of them in there, they start telling mama to come on in. But just so happened that mama was in my first scoop and I put her in the box and I got her and that was a wrap. So what they're doing wherever they came from, they took all the honey out of that hive, wherever they came from in the wild, and they all have honey in them. And somebody asked me before, can you smell the honey? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I can smell it right now, strong. It's like honeysuckle. And then again, it might be the honeysuckle in the trees. But boy, is it strong. See the wind blowing? I wish y'all could see the sky over top of me. Now I don't even mind if the bees up in the trees, whether they come back or not. I got an even bigger swarm right here in my face, and I didn't have to get on no ladder to get it. They don't want to sting you and die. Cause thank you for that, Elaine. No, they don't. Because when they sting you, honeybees die after they sting you, and they do not want to die. They only want to sting you if they have to protect mama, like little kamikaze pilots. How do you know when the box is full? You kind of don't. You would know. You would know at night. At night, I'm gonna see how many is gonna be left on the outside of this box. But this is a totally empty 5-frame box, and that looked like like 2 packages of bees worth of bees in there. So they should fit. They should fit fairly well. I'm gonna get them in a bigger box immediately. I'm not gonna leave them in this box at all. Teresa Davidson, hi Led family question. It's keeping me from tapping the like button. Any idea why? I have no idea. Let me see. My favorite phrase, got him. And you know what? I spelt it all wrong, and I couldn't spell enough. I didn't even know what to say. Title this. I just put got him the best way I could and end up hitting the end. But hey, there it is. And I'm gonna splice these videos together so it don't be so long, and that way people can just get a look at what's really going on. Let me see. Thank you. What is that? Lex Finatural, I think. Lex FL Natural, I think. See, that's why I'm watching, to get comfortable with doing this so I will not be afraid. Now, this is what I want y'all to know. Now look at the tree though. Look, they're totally off the tree now. They're totally out of the grass and off the tree. Y'all see that? Totally going over there. They're all off the ground. They're all on and inside of this box. But this is what I say. You guys, I'm doing this so you get a chance to see the truth about honeybees. You get a chance to see the truth and not the propaganda. All bees ain't violent. All bees are not aggressive like that. That's some kind of natural fluke. Yeah, you hear them all calming down because I don't even got that many flying around me anymore. They really are inside this box. That you hear that sound, it's not as roaring anymore because they know where mama at. She's inside this box and there's nothing to fear no more. Thank you, Angela Burkett. Yeah, mama's in the house. Do wild hives come from queens who have waxed out, making brood, or is another created who is ready to make her own hive? I'm gonna have to answer that in an email, Lynette, because I don't quite know what you're asking. I don't know what waxed out making brood means. They all in there now. I don't even got none over my head. Let me see. I have pulled weeds from my flower bed while a small amount of bees were buzzing and working on the heather. So far that they don't bother me. They could care less. They just want to get the nectar out of whatever flowers you over there messing with and go back home. Are these bees the bees that were swarming around your trees? No, those are 60 feet up in another tree. This is a wild hive from somewhere. The bees that swarmed out of my hive is still up in that tree for everybody that just got in here. This is something completely different. Say, wow, that's very cool. God has his hand on you. I hope you know that. Thank you, Patricia Davis. That is be wonderful to know. I'm just trying to do my part. Lex says, once they get in the box, how long does it take before they start making honey? They already have honey in them. They brought honey with them. Would I feed them sugar water? Yes, I will. That helps strengthen them, to help them make more wax to build out the frames and start collecting all of the necessities they need. Pollen, honey, nectar, everything. Bee bread, larva. The queen got to have somewhere to lay. How you doing, Lloyd Lewis? And say hello to all your grandkids for me. Say, my grandkids are watching on TV in amazement. Hello, grandkids. Lloyd Lewis grandbabies. Ain't this cool? Because it's even cool to me, so I know it got to be kind of cool to you guys. Maybe y'all will end up being some little beekeepers someday. You can be one of the SOBs. Save our bee babies. How close are you to that box? Okay, how close am I to this box? Look where my hand is. It's going to take a second. Look where my hand is. I'm right in front of it. I don't know if you can see. This is really delayed. Can you see that? I'm literally, watch this. I'm going to swing the camera one time. I'm right here. I'm literally sitting in front of it. I could touch it. So I can reach over and touch the hive. That's how close I am to it. They are not thinking about me. They're all almost in the box now. They're literally clearing that box out. They are in that bad boy. Let me see. I think people also confuse every type of bee and wasp with honeybee. Yes, they do. They do a lot. I've never been bothered by honeybees when I'm out foraging. No, it's always the yellow jackets that people confuse them with because they look so similar. No, these is nothing like that. I'm trying to give you guys the best angle that I possibly can so you can see everything. There you go. That's a good angle. Yes, we see your hand. Okay, I see you, Maria. All right, teach your kids beekeeping so they won't have money to. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna take that down, door. Okay. Yeah, they gonna tear that one up, brother or sister. Bees and chickens. Say, yellow jackets can be aggressive, but wasps are beneficial too. Correct. Um, thank you, Lori. And Maria says, Led, you were in the right place at the right time. I told you that was God's work right there. Because I was in the front of my house doing something completely different. Completely different. I happened to come out back to do something else real quick and see all these bees at my back door. Like, what the heck is going on? And I was just so happened that I was here at the right time. Telling you, it's almost like sometimes stuff be guiding you. Let me see. It says, do you mark the queens back with a dot? I usually don't, but I just started doing it. I just started doing it. Let me see. I am Monica 57. Awesome. I just got 3 bee boxes to set up. So excited. By the way, your copperhead video the other day was right on time. Ran into one in my peaceful garden the next morning. Stay alert. That's right. I am Monica 57. Stay alert. Like right now, y'all can't see me, but I got my head on swivel. You see this tall grass? This is not cool. I got somebody coming over to get my yard together because I can't do it at this very moment. And my yard is overgrown. It looks pretty bad. Led, why did your other bees swarm? I don't know, but we who said that? Stephanie, we knew something was going on with that hive. We looked in there, we split it, and they still made more queens. They just were just destined to swarm. We just couldn't stop it. We split it, split it, split it 3 times, and they still wanted to swarm. So I don't know. Is bees still in there? And is some up in the tree? Say totally different from collecting. Totally different from collecting solar. Prepare for anything. What do you mean by that? Prepare for anything? You mean all my solar generator stuff? Man, I do everything. I do everything that got anything to do with reality of survival. I got plenty of stuff to show you too with solar. I'm not a one-dimensional person at all. Oh, that's okay, door bees and chickens. I got it. Just I don't know how the tube would like it. You know. No. I ain't got no problem with you at all. Very interesting grain that. Very interesting grain on that box. What kind of wood is that made from? That's just some pine. Doesn't matter what the boxes are made of. I don't know. I never seen anybody make anything other than pine. I've heard they make it out of other stuff, but I'll be like, why though? Let me see. Hey Diane, yeah, dovetail joints, Elaine. Diane Henry says, hi, Live Farmer 73. I just enjoy watching your bee videos. Thank you so much. I try my best to get as much footage as I can. I'll be like, I know people getting sick of this, but I don't do this for the people that don't like bees. I do this for the people that do like it, the people that's interested in it, and the people that need to see it, so we can stop the lies and propaganda of how scary bees are. That's I hate that. Does honeybees have to brownish tint to them than yellow? No, that differs. They got all kind of different colors. Some of them can be almost straight black. The color's different, just like cats and dogs. Doesn't honeybees have to? Oh, I got that one. Uncle Up says, how can you tell a wild bee swarm from the ones that from someone else's boxes? Because number one, the queen ain't marked. Now, if they have a box with non-marked queens, then I wouldn't know. But wild hives tend to be more docile like this. Just really, really cool. Like no problem. They they don't make a lot of noise for long. You hear how quiet they are now? Listen, you just hear me, listen. When you have a hive that swarmed out of a box, they tend to be a little louder and slower. They don't make any strong, quick moves. I told y'all earlier when I was catching the bees, did not say normally the bees, they know exactly where they want to go and they hurry up and get there. And it's over with. This is that. Those other bees that came out of my hive, they back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They don't know what they want to do. It's crazy how fast they calm down. I tried to tell you. Say how to, oh, got that one. Question, once the new swarm is contained, will those in the tree return home? No. They are looking for a new home because they left another queen behind, and there's still bees in that box, there's still resources, and there's still another queen in that box. So all they did was split. So they're good. Thank you, Karen. Said this is a perfect swarm capture video. Thank you so much. So we have cedar boxes led, last longer than pine, more expensive for sure. Exactly. I've never heard of people using cedar boxes, but I don't see why not. I mean, thank you so much, Cheryl. Said learning a lot from the show. Thank you so much. Door Bees and Chicken said we have oh, got that one, got that. Aline says, is it in the inbreeding, do you think, then that causes the difference in temperament? Definitely. Definitely not inbreeding, because you don't inbreed no bees. If you got your bees, your queen does not breed with her own. She makes the male bee and the female bee. She's not going to mate with her own sons that she just had. That's why she goes off on what they call a mating flight and mate with drones, which is males from another hive. So there's no inbreeding going on. That's why I don't get into the whole purebred bee thing unless they came from a lab like that or somebody is breeding them, because once that queen lets off that DNA and stuff, the new queen is going to breed with some wild hive. So that's, you know, it's never going to be pure for long. Let me see. Will leave an empty box for the bees in the tree? I got several empty boxes already ready to go over on the back porch. And when I left to come get this swarm, they were all over their box. So I'm praying that they just get in the doggone box. Because, and I put sugar feed on the box so just to entice them even more. So they could just come and be like, hey, it's food over here, it's room over here. So I'm hoping they just go over there. This will be an epic day if that happens. And if I go over there and I see that they're in the box, I'm gonna go live again. Let me see. Everybody has bees around them. I'm not going to raise bees. Want to know who to call and not panic. I'm nosy. I'd watch a minute before being removed. Okay, Myra McLean, you like, I'm not doing it. I just like to watch. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So in my garden, I will be nowhere close to them. Thankfully, where I live, we have no poisonous snakes. I don't even have garter snakes at my house. You do. You just don't. You just ain't seen any. Trust and believe that. Let me see what we got. Hey, Richard Brown, what's up, brother? Say, I definitely enjoy the adventures and field trip with the Greenhouse Lounge family. Thank you, my brother. I'm doing the best I can do. Let me see. Lead, I'm sure, will work, but that other swarm you have, I'm told you can put some lemongrass. It don't. It's just not that simple. I got lures out there already. It's just not that simple. That's like people like donuts and cake, but if you set a piece of donut and cake out in the middle of the street, that don't mean you're gonna run over there to grab it and get hit by a car. And that's almost cartoonish, you know. You know how they used to prop the box up with the stick and put a carrot under it? Yeah, it just kind of don't work that way. It's sometime the luck of the draw. That's right, FNM55 Hood Tech Institute. That's what we here for. We learning. On hand training. I guess I could take this. I don't need my veil on no more. I didn't need it in the first place. I just didn't know the temperament of these bees. Because when you find a wild hive, you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know what their deal is. So, okay. Now I feel a lot better. I just don't want them to go down in my suit and get kind of PO'd at me. Okay, every time you say keep showing us bee adventures, every uh, I look every time you say bee adventures. Thank you for that. I finally got pears on my moon glow pear tree this year. Me too, K-Cell. I've been waiting for years for that moon glow to give me something. That moon glow ain't never gave me nothing. And look, y'all want to see something? This how much honey they got with them. This how much honey they got with them. Whoa. What's going on, everybody? I'm going to show you how much honey they had in them. When I scooped them off with my hand, I'm going to show you where they left honey at. Watch this. Look how sticky that leaf is. All them leaves that they was on. See that stickiness? That's not from aphids. That's their honey. Can you see that wetness, that sticky wet? That's where I grabbed them off of and pulled that, squeezed a little honey out of them. So, that's it. Any questions, any more questions before I let y'all get out of here? Let me see here. I want to look at y'all for a hot second. The bees are in the box, and now I'm wishing I would have had something a little more sturdier because this grass is so tall. All right. Any questions? Hey, Callie Homestead and Pooh Bear, how you doing? So if you leave a box empty, will bees just come in it? Yeah, sometimes, yes. Yes. With no lure, no sprays, no smells, no scents, they will just show up. Yeah. I was watching the master builder of the forest yesterday in nature. Master builder of the forest. I don't know what that meant, Cheryl. Myra McLean said, I saw a few bumblebees this year. Weather crazy had stormed this weekend, knock all the flowers off the fruit. Yep. A lot of my fruit fell off too because of the wind. Yes, Soupvis, another swarm. We literally got two today. This one and another one is 60 feet up in this tree right here. So now that we got them and they're solidified, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I just heard a beaver. What is they doing out? Oh no, that ain't a beaver. That was a goose. Thank you so much, Jessica Rabbit. So I'm gonna show you guys the last of them in the box. They are in there now, so it's nothing else for me, and I'm going to back off because now they have something to defend. So I don't want them to start being like, hey, this is a dude out in front of the house tripping. So I'm gonna back off. They're all in the box, and they're all out of the grass, and we're gonna head on in here. I'm gonna get out of their way and let them do their business. Hold on a minute. I wanna say goodbye properly at least. I got so much equipment out here, don't even say. Okay. All right. I'm gonna come over here. Yep, all the hives are still active. So, oh boy, I'm about to trip y'all out. Before we go, I'm about to trip y'all out. First, let me set this stuff down. Let me set this stuff down because I got one more thing to trip y'all out about. You ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Woo. My bad. I'm gonna show y'all the bees up in the tree. And then I'm gonna show you some results from that. Yeah, there they go. There they go. Watch this. Watch this. I need to make sure I see exactly what I'm talking about. There they go. Right there. See that big ball right there in the armpit of that tree? That big ball going down right into the V of that branch. Tell me if you can see that. Damn, goose is fighting. I lost. There you go. Can y'all see that big ball right in the V of that branch? That's a big, huge swarm that we all watched fly out of the box. That big ball right in the V of that branch. See that? That's what I'm talking about. I know my stuff. Now, that's not a very big swarm that came out of this box. Only half of those is gonna come out and do that, or some of them. The hive is still active, as you can see. The hive is still active. So she left plenty of bees behind with a new queen. All my hives are active. The hive that we just caught in that little box on that tree, that's a wild hive swarm. But watch this. I want to show you something that's dope. This is the part I'm tripping on. Because I wish y'all could see. You ain't going to be able to see. It got to be your eyes. I can see them with my eyes zipping back and forth from that branch down to my back porch. Watch this. I'm going to show you how I know my chances of catching them is heavy. Remember I told you they was up in the corner of my house? Watch this. No more in the corner of my house. See that? No more. But watch this. I set some boxes up. Now look. They're all over the box. They're all over the box. So they're going to go get mama out of that tree and tell her we found somewhere to live. And she's gonna fly down from that branch. Let's go up closer. She gonna fly down from that branch. Listen to him. She's gonna fly down from that branch. And they all gonna fly in this box either before nightfall or tomorrow morning. Cause I got food. This is my feeder right here. This is a feeder box that got sugar water in it. So they got food already in there. It's a swarm commander attracting in there. So they're like, hey, we got the whole setup. And I see them. Look, watch this. Look in the sky. Keep watching them come flying in from that branch. See them? I don't know if y'all can see them with the sun. They keep flying back and forth from that branch. Let me see if y'all can see my hand. The branch is right there. Keep watching them fly back and forth from that branch. See it? I pray that y'all can see that. They coming back and forth, up from that crotch of that branch up there, just to come right here. So what they're doing is going back and forth, telling the queen, we found somewhere to go. So with the sun, the way it is, I'm gonna kind of put it this way. So you guys, I don't know if you can see anything. Yeah, you can a little bit. So you can see the bees going back and forth. They're coming back and forth off that branch all the way up there. Ooh, that was a good one. Did y'all see that one rocket all the way up there? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me sit down and get some water. Whew. Okay, I gotta fix my eyes. I was kind of staring into the sun like a dummy. So let me get my glasses. I ain't got my glasses, nothing. All right, any questions before I go? But hopefully we'll catch that one up in a tree and we'll just have 2 more hives in one day. I got a feeling they coming down. I've seen this before. I'm not personally going to take care of God. I missed something. How do you keep ants away? They do that on their own. And if it's ants in the hive, those ants is 2 things if you see ants in the hive. One, something is wrong with your hive. The queen is missing. She ain't giving orders to get rid of them. Or 2, the ants are just going up top wherever you got your sugar feeder at. So yep, that's 9, EJ. That'll be 9 if the other one come down. But if you look behind me, you can see the bees. Watch this. Look out the door. That's them coming down off that tree, going into that box right behind my head. See that? I can hear them roaring from in here. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go. We've been on here for an hour and some change, but this one was a good one, right? I'm gonna erase the one I did before this one because that one just was pathetic. That I was too angry. You did a whole shift. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Whew. That's what when it come to beekeeping, you got to be ready, man. You got to be ready. So I hope this is a good enough lesson for you guys to you right, I'm a hydrate. I'm about to get some water. But I hope this is a lesson to you guys when I say get as many or much bee equipment as you can get. Just keep buying boxes. Keep buying boxes. If you don't got boxes, go get banker boxes. Keep a couple cardboard boxes and keep them on hand. Those when you buy meat in bulk, they come in those wax boxes. That's what you want. You want that wax. I promise you, family, if them bees come move in that box, because I'm looking in this mirror and it look like they doing it. If these bees move in this box, I'm gonna go live again. I promise you. No, I ain't gonna go live. I'm gonna just do a quick short to let y'all know we got the mugs out the tree. Cause I'm looking in my mirror and I don't know if y'all can see. This is what I'm looking at. All the bees That mirror is showing what's behind me. And I'm talking to y'all looking in this mirror, and it look like it's tons more and more and more bees coming. That's what I'm talking about. Make them come on out. So I'm going to let y'all go, okay? If you got any questions whatsoever, please put them down in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. If I can't answer them, y'all know what I always say. I'm going to have you Google that, okay? So I'm going to let y'all go. Laird Farmer 73, please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please be safe out there. Keep yourself together. Store food, stock food, grow food, all right? We don't know what our near future holds. Everybody have a wonderful night. Laird Farmer 73, I love y'all. Be safe, and I'm out.